December 2024 from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. in aid for Gwendolyn Joseph Gums, who requires a prosthetic leg. This is a family fun day. Bring out your family, your friends, everyone to have a grand time. There will be a bun eating competition, tag of war competition, best t-shirt design competition, lucky dip, children playground by K&E, party time. There will also be live entertainment by the General, Lyrica Reds, Juki Dan, Dior, Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra, Point Iron Band, and much more. This event will be streamed live by Parish League. Tickets $25, and the tickets can be used to purchase food and drinks. There are spots available for vendors. Registration is $200. See you there. Thank you in advance. Help me to help her walk again. Come out and support us at the Pickers Playing Field on the 29th of December 2024 from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. in aid for Gwendolyn Joseph Gums, who requires a prosthetic leg. This is a family fun day. Bring out your family, your friends, everyone to have a grand time. There will be a bun eating competition, tag of war competition, best t-shirt design competition, lucky dip, children playground by.
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Good morning, Taddy. What's up?
Hey, morning, well, hey, pretty goodish. Not the best. You know, now 1 week, the funeral thing. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty fine. We have some special guests in the studio today too, man. I must tell you, they're pretty special. And Earl, I must tell you, and then last year they came here and they have all kind of chat. How this monochrome, so this and monochrome, so that, and they tell another. Even my friend Gavin convinced me it was pretty something to come and see. And Earl, boy, all me went. And I tell him, man, I had a great time. I tell him, boy, this was something to behold. It was wonderful. I had a great experience. And I tell him, boy, one we can live long, then we'll see another one. So, I tell you the truth, man. It was wonderful.
The next one.
So, I'm looking forward to it again. Hopefully that, hey, I'm still alive. Okay?
Right. Well, I just want to say good morning to the Silstons. Good morning to Ilista. Good morning to Kevin. How are you guys doing?
We're good. Good morning.
And it's always a pleasure having you guys back again. This is December is your month.
That's right.
We have the best fete in Antigua. And I think last year was David Jabba was the last year. Correct? Or the year before. David Jabba was when? His last one?
Deja vu?
Yeah, was the last one?
Last year.
Last year, right.
This is year 3.
And I think this year is
Chromatic. Disco in Paradise.
You talk about colors. I did some research again now. And I do research before I come to you guys, So when you talk about chromatic, you talk about color, you talk about music, you talk about visual and stuff like that. That's correct?
That's right.
Okay, so I passed my exam.
Yes.
All right, so tell the audience about it.
Go ahead.
Chromatic, that's
So the theme this year,
that's your baby.
chromatic, disco in paradise. When you think of disco, We go back to the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. 90s was my time. 70s. Yeah, when we remember 18 carats and the ribbits, tropics, those kind of vibes. So that's what we're working on, to bring it back for all years, to
Right.
make it fun, exciting, entertaining. Yes, that's what we plan to do this year with it.
Right.
Yeah, and just to add as well, so the theme Disco in Paradise. Disco is it's a genre of music, right?
Right.
But it's also an era,
Right.
It's an era. And it speaks to an evolving type of theme because, in the Caribbean, when we think about disco, you remember you have disco for different era, right?
Correct.
And if you look at it over the time. So the theme is genre specific, it's era specific, but from a Caribbean setting, it also evolves over time. So that's what we want to think about. That's what we want to capture. You can bring your own interpretation, given your feel, your experience with disco, and actually bring that.
So it's like something like the Garden of Eden style, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, lights. We have lights.
I tell you, I do some research now, so that's why I'm, Yeah?
That's right.
And in terms of the experience, going to be something to savor. The experience for the last two was quite epic.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we don't expect anything less than what
Mm-hmm.
previously. So
Yeah.
you can tell them about it. I know one of your favorite supporters is Arlene.
Sugar fry?
Yeah, Sugar Fry. I sent her a link earlier, tell her make sure you join. 'Cause I know you're a big fan supporter. So she's on right now watching you guys.
Okay, that's good.
And she
Hi,
was
morning.
hoping to win some free ticket, but y'all are giving her a ticket.
Oh no, they don't have to win free tickets, honey. They don't have to win free tickets. Let me tell you. As soon as those tickets go on sale,
Right.
they are the first.
Oh, okay.
3 years in the first
To
purchase
buy
ticket.
those tickets.
Yeah.
So
Thank you
big up
very
to
much.
JB and her crew. Thank you.
I should not sign and say right here, morning is the best end of your fit. So she done endorse you already.
Thank
I should say once more.
Once again.
Yeah, so
Yes.
just share with the audience. We freestyling this morning, so you guys go right ahead.
So what is it that you? What is it?
Huh?
Repeat the question.
You can freestyle, just share with what to expect, expectation. So I forgot Khan. Oh my Khan! I hear getting excited. I totally forgot you there, my brother. I do
didn't even know
apologize.
Can was coming on.
I apologize, sir. Good morning, sir. I do apologize.
That should be easy. Your bell bottoms, shiny, you know? Afro.
Yeah, we could think about that. I'm gonna find one that suit my character.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but Khan, I brought you on because I want you to tell the audience, share experience for the last two fets and stuff like that. Kind of you were heavily involved in it, so share with the audience. A lot of people watching you, so just tell them.
Well, what I would say is it's simply amazing. I mean, one of the things that I always appreciate, going into Monochrome. I mean, the space is a space I've been into very regularly. And just to see how it's transformed, on the night of the show. Particularly last year, the experience felt different from the year before, even though it was the same event. I mean, they looked at how they treated, the entrance, when you walked in, the colors, the lights. For those of you who would have been there the last 2 years, last year had a bigger space than the year prior. And I think that is all in the vision of the Silson and how they want to continue to engage people. So that you feel that you're a part of something. I mean, I've been sharing the content that, as I get them. And one of the things I shared, I think just recently, if it's not today, I mean, where else would you want to be on New Year's Eve? If that's the only place that you need to be. But I also see that all the early bird tickets sold out. So I don't know how people are going to negotiate that one, Kevin, but, I'm sure people still want
Early
some of the
bird.
people I met yesterday for early bird tickets. I don't know what they're going to do. But they try and get the second tier tickets soon before they too go. But it's an event that, you come on out, and what they try to do each time is to give you a different experience, but one that continues to sort of up the level each year. This year with the acts that they have being a part of the show. I mean, I'm certainly looking forward to, the CP, the diva, Mrs. What's her surname now?
Joseph.
Joseph, no. And what they bring. I mean, Claudine's been doing well these last couple of years, and she's even better with her band, Disturbance, being a part of it. And Olatunji, oh gosh, the Afrobeatsman before Afrobeatsman came out. But looking forward this year. Yeah, seriously, he was doing, if you listen to his music, I mean, well, he referred to it as Afro soca. But if you listen to it, a lot of it is very much aligned with what the Afrobeat music is now. But he's been doing that for so much years, decade or so ago, just putting out good music. So I'm actually looking forward to it, because I've actually never heard him live. So I'm looking forward to that experience. And generally, looking back at the last 2 years, it just continues to get better. And if it continues on that trajectory, then we're looking for an even more amazing, more extravagant event this year.
True. Like what Ken said a while ago in terms of how he endorsed it, the last 2 years had been really special. So the way you are trending is nothing but upwards. So as I said, just pique the artist's interest, pique the excitement,
Well, Ken actually mentioned about the tickets. Yes, the early bird tickets, first tier early bird tickets, they're totally sold out. Thank you very much to the patrons. Thank you very much for the supporters. We have none of those left. Sometimes I would hold a couple of those in the back pocket. I have no back pocket tickets left, friends. What we do have though is this year we did a second tier. So we have 3 tiers of tickets. The first one was $250. The second tier, which went on sale at the 1st of November and ends today, is $300. Folks, and Elisa will give you the ticketing outlets and so on just now, but today is the last day for that. Please, if you haven't gotten your tickets as yet, from tomorrow the tickets will actually go to $350, and that will be till the event. And the night of the event, the entrance at the gate will be $400. So I encourage folks to go. We will not oversell the venue, because again, the experience of the patrons is actually important.
True.
So where do we look forward to surpassing the numbers we had last year? We're making preparations for ample parking, making sure that the environment is sufficient. We're trying to cater for, if there is a downpour as well, we can address that. But just again, if you haven't gotten your tickets as yet, please go ticket in. Elisa, please give them the
Run on down to Roti King on St. Mary Street, Modern Chic on Fries Hill Road, Sips and Tips on the north side, and ticketing. Can't go wrong with ticketing. And plus, we also have a delivery service. Once you call 714-3788, we'll deliver those tickets to you.
And that delivery service is 24, to the last. So
as long as you're booked.
As long as you're booked,
you will get the price.
Yes.
Right, midnight tonight is cut off time.
Yeah.
So,
no.
even if they can't get to you,
but it will be from $350 tomorrow.
Okay.
So even if you call and tell us,
Right.
hold these tickets for us, whatever the case is, we will hold them, and then during the week we can get them out.
But guys, early bird mean early bird.
But I want to find out something. I want to find something.
I have a question.
I heard Kevin saying.
One second there.
I heard Kevin saying something about they don't want to overbook, but I wonder how the overbooking take place regarding so space is in the backyard. I want to find out how this overbooking can take place.
Listen, last year, I'm not gonna lie to you, about 10 o'clock, I ducked out, and I nearly didn't get back my parking spot. By that time, the parking lot was already full.
Max out.
Full.
I was shocked.
And this was just at 10 when I was running out to go and get something. Had to beg the policeman, please hold this spot, for when I got back. But I'm telling you, it was
And
crazy.
on that note, on the parking as well, we have secured some additional parking.
Right.
If you keep following the page, we will show you where those are. And there will be some areas that you cannot park. I know that there are some areas that you see open fields. I don't want to, get the ire of my neighbors. Some of them in particular. I have one neighbor that cuts his lawn twice a week. Leave his lawn alone. And I'm going to speak with the security and the service and the police to ensure that we are blocking those areas. But we have secured some additional lots close around.
So what we'll do, you'll park there, and then we'll have a shuttle service.
So signage for parking and stuff like that?
We will have
all of that.
Okay. I think Khan want to say something. Yeah, Khan, you want to say something?
No, I was just saying on the point of you said if you call now, you can just somebody can reserve the tickets for you because today is the last day. What if it is they want to reserve some early bird tickets?
Oh no, we can't reserve what we don't have.
I think they said no. We have to meet here, right? We have to meet here now.
I'm serious.
No, we have none.
In fact,
Absolutely
I
none.
had none of those. When I had the list, I couldn't find tickets. I said,
And
"Listen,
to be
please."
honest, I think he was overselling just to try and surpass me. Because I had been selling and
competition.
selling.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
Okay, that's the
I'm not doing any competition anymore though.
Okay,
but yeah, I was the one that was selling in the earlier. So I said to him, "Wow, I'm up to 100."
So you realize that?
And then he realized, and then he started to make this big noise coming from, I have so and so available. I have so and so. So I said to him, "Do you have these tickets for your people?" Okay, because if we only printed X, Y, Z, and I hear all them numbers, I hope you have to fulfill for your
Guys,
your
she was
order.
out of the gate early, and she was boasting, bragging. No, I got my cards, I got my numbers. I just, it just wasn't.
He didn't act on it right away,
Right.
so call
But-
my number
no,
next
but one of
time.
the folks said to me, 2 tickets. I said, okay, I'll get back. I was a little busy. So once I started the program, and I asked her, well, how much you say you have again? She stopped talking. She don't want to know.
That's all. But tell the folks the link to follow you, like a page or follow your page and stuff like that. That's important.
So last month's winner was Colin John Jenkins. Just by liking and following our page, we pick a random person and they are the winners. So this month we have 2 geared up. So if you haven't started following us, please go on Facebook, Monochrome Antigua, and start to follow us. We are on Instagram, Monochrome268. Start liking us.
Somebody
and
call him-
hey,
somebody call him a free
you
ticket,
can
man.
be
Somebody
that
call him-
person
somebody
to
call him
win
a
a
free-
free ticket.
somebody call him a free
So
ticket.
that's a call coming in. Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Sugar Fry here. Best end of year fat. And I want to secure a ticket for a friend that just messaged me from overseas. So secure a ticket for me, please.
No
And
problem.
Yeah,
We don't do
I'll let
free
Elizabeth be the
tickets.
one that deliver that ticket.
You are the first
I'm
one
the-
that
I'm the
got
kind of
our
make
ticket.
give a chance to
Okay,
open
Earl?
What's the Ali?
I'm
What-
monochrome.
What's the Ali?
We haven't missed a monochrome, and we are the first one that got our ticket. As soon
right.
as
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row.
we first got our ticket. So please secure a ticket for me for a friend coming from overseas.
I sure
for
will.
Christmas.
All right, thanks.
Thank
We got
you.
All right.
Thank you, Ali.
And that speak
Thank
volume,
you.
just by alone just touched my heart in terms of
Yes,
she
that's
first got
our
tickets.
crew.
if
That's
she-
our,
she said
they
she
have
saw
been
it first,
very,
she got
very,
tickets,
very
so-
supportive.
Yeah.
Earl, show up yet?
Yeah.
You know supposed to come last year?
Earl,
And they
no
come?
come yet.
You didn't see me?
No,
No,
I didn't come last year.
Can't see me. Can't you didn't see me? Can't?
no, nobody
God.
seen.
No.
Yes.
You talk.
You don't see me?
Unless you dress up
Okay, this time I'm come make sure I see me. I mean, I can't see me. You know? Yeah.
I hope to see him there this year. You know, he can go church early.
earlier a grammarian.
No. At this comprehensive.
See, I can't even say nothing for you, but if me a grammarian, maybe I would have seen.
All right. I was here looking for Colin stuff. Colin, really like it, the one that I did for y'all.
Oh, yes, from the time he heard
So I
that.
could send it to the technical
Yes.
cycle straight and
Yeah,
the speech everybody could see it.
We actually
That-
trying to.
I really like that.
We're trying to coordinate with Colin to go on his show, but you guys have the cricket thing going on. Colin can't get in space.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're trying to work on something. We can go in his show and deliver his tickets and stuff.
Okay. Nice.
Create some content from that.
Yeah.
But Colin has been a soldier. Colin.
Yeah, I saw it and I really fell in love with it. Actually sent it, listen, I think I sent it to you when I saw it. Yeah. I like this man is something else, but he a character. You know? But in terms of the ambience and stuff, what can the people expect?
Oh, shiny. Everything shiny. Lots of lights.
Disco bar.
Disco ball, of course, yes.
Right.
And hey, there's no other place to be but in the Silston's backyard on New Year's Eve.
So you didn't mind it when I had Chappics and so and 80 card? You didn't mind it? When I had Chappics and 80 card, there's a big
What
disco.
do you
So
mean?
it
That
could be
was
that
my
kind of vibes?
year. That was
That was your year?
Yeah, 18 carat.
18 carat.
18 carat and stuff.
Okay.
And Savoy.
Tell about the tropics.
Let's not get into all of that.
I mean, but kind of surprised that learn about tropics tomorrow.
The man with the fat hard can. With the fat hard can. The man
He wasn't always a goodie.
I send you the link for the stuff. You can get it on? Oh, okay, cool. I thought you could get it on. Okay. You can put, okay. So we stay in there? Okay.
So what I must touch on.
Good.
So with everybody calling in and Taddy giving his reviews and all of that, there were some hiccups last year in terms of the rain and coverage. Our motto is we don't make the same mistake twice. So this year we are going to cover the area. So you come in and the stage and everything will be under the tent. So there's no interference this year with if rain comes, because as you can see, it has been a rainy year. So patrons, if you got wet last year, it won't happen again.
It's the act of God.
It won't, we are prepared. We will be prepared this year.
Don't worry about it, but
Yes.
we will do our best to try to ensure that we provide an experience.
I must say something about that now, because boy, summer so good, we get plenty weather.
Some people said that.
I didn't want to move.
Yeah, the people said
You
that.
didn't want to move? Okay.
Yeah, but I get
But then there are
plenty
those who
weather.
get dressed up and, you know, it was a bit much for them. So, and then also the parking lot. We only cleared the field about 2 days or so before the event. This year, we have been mowing the lawn, we have been maintaining the field. So if you come, it's all grass. So if rain comes,
The field should be fine.
the field should be
And
fine.
it's not
You're
a
not
bad
parking
plan,
in
yeah,
any
right.
mud and all of that. So these are things that we're putting in place for this year. So
We'll have a bit more
if you're
space.
still contemplating, oh, should I buy a ticket? Oh, it's been rainy this year. Yes, go out and get your ticket because you will be secured.
And we don't make the same mistake twice. At least certainly try not to. We did move as well. We have more space in the general area to party, because we're moving all the service to the adjacent area, except for the bars, of course. And if anyone saw the production we had for the restroom and the entire bathroom, I remember one person saying to me they were sold only with the bathroom area. That alone, they're coming, right? A chemo group, they did an excellent job of actually setting up that entire powder room with lights and so on. I was shocked. I was shocked. So, and these are things that we did. The challenges we had in the first year that we fixed in the second year, and we continue to look at these things and figure out how we can actually enhance the experience for our patients as we go along. So, the parking, we're working on that. We have secured some additional spots. The field is grass. Additional spots, you will get those that information as we progress about where you park. If you're parking outside, over on the other side of Friday Road, which we do have a spot there, we will shut you in, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, we are working on the cover. I'm going to meet with one of the service providers this afternoon to finalize that entire coverage area and coverage space. And what else? And we continue to put everything together, make sure it works. The venue, sorry. On the ticketing app, if you go on the ticketing app, you can then get a full directions. Once you click the link there,
It
gives
lands you.
directions to exactly where the venue is, for those who are looking to do it.
I want to like what we said too in terms of the rain and the weather, and you have control that, what you saw, the experience, you learn from it. And that's what I like about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, when the fete finish, you all do your assessment.
Correct.
You all see where you all go wrong, where you got prove what
That's
stuff.
right.
So it's all about the experience, you know, it's real customer service in terms of the
Look
customer.
at the topic.
I like that.
Read the topic.
Comments of execution delivery, Pastor. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I like to say I have an action plan.
Three
Yeah, I have
pages
action
of
plan. So I like
and
that.
actions to execute the
Right.
fix.
So I like that.
It is, I want to find out something, you know, because I hear Kevin talk about shuttle this and shuttle that, which is great. But I want to find out something, you know. Do you have a reserve family parking spot? Because
You're gonna come home and don't worry about that.
I don't want to put me. I want with mommy and auntie.
Oh, yes, yes. They come early enough that they do get good parking, but I will look into that.
So, last year, Can was so excited. Can got there, Hellgate was playing. Can took his sticks and jumped on the pan and started to play too. I'm going to see Can play now at once.
Okay.
That's true.
So tell about the experience, then, man. Tell us about the experience.
Sorry, repeat that.
Tell us about the experience there. What Kevin just mentioned a while ago.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you know me, right? But I always believed I was born to be an entertainer. I was born to be in the arts. So, you know, when we were there, Hellgate is playing, and the opportunity came for me to take a nap on one of my, on my anthem. For those of you who don't know my anthem is nobody can run me. Right, that's my first anthem.
Right.
So, the opportunity came. I think you go, you engage the crowd. I mean, we're on the lower floor, we're on the floor. So, I'm not sure how well it carried in the back, but I know for sure the people in front, they had a good vibe. And once you see Hell's Gates, no matter where we go, sometimes we go to church functions and we're playing gospel music and the people don't want us to leave until that is just a song. Everywhere we go, that's a song that people want. But it's always a great experience, at Monaco. I'm not trying to just big it up. It's something that we look forward to. And even the young people right now, like, they want to go to Monaco. The vibe is just different. Yes, it's, it's just much more, I can't say it's a mature crowd in that way. But in terms of the way that they approach everybody that comes to the event, it's not as wireless. You come there to enjoy yourself. You come there to just be a part of the experience. And they have to shape the experience as well. I always believe, the people in the audiences who also have to shape that experience. Yes, the ambience can be nice, the music can be nice, but if the vibe is right with the people, you have one of the most enjoyable evenings, and that's one of the things that we get at Monaco.
I want to find something for you, Khan. Khan, I want to find something for you. When you go to church, I'll play Hallelujah chorus.
Some pretty tickets, some people.
Khan, yeah, he's frozen. I want to find for Khan if they play Hell's Gate play in the church. Hallelujah chorus. I'll play the Hallelujah chorus, Khan, in church.
I think we lost you. I think so.
But I want to pick up on one point that Khan
Yeah, again.
which is, and I think our captive audience is evolving, and it's really because of the experience that we offer the patrons. So I think the first year we had more of a mature crowd, but we now have a mix, and we don't want to kind of a structured event specifically around that, but I think it's right. We have a good mix of mature, young, middle-aged folks who are there, and there is sufficient.
And they're actually all having fun in the same
Well,
space.
I actually was going to touch
having
on
fun
I was
in the
going to
same
actually
space.
touch on that to ask you guys about the car. Sometimes, not that hitting young people, but sometimes those guys go and don't know how to have a good, decent fun.
Right.
So at the end, they don't want to spoil the ambience with the mature crowd and say, hey, we're even the young people, spoil out something like that.
So I think we have been able to have that.
Can have find the balance,
good mix, yes. And provide good entertainment, good food, variety of drinks, good security, and around a setting that everyone can enjoy and bring in the new year.
Right.
So Khan, you're back now, Khan?
Yes, I'm back.
So I want to find out, Hell's Gate still playing Hallelujah chorus in church?
Is we still play Hallelujah chorus in church?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't done so in recent years, but that's something that we're definitely doing in our we're doing a 4-quarter church appearance next year for our 80th anniversary. Okay. And the Hallelujah chorus will definitely be one of those.
I can tell you why I got there now. Because I remember one year, he said, at least uncle might tell you, the Viv Richards and me, so we're supporting Brute Force, and they say Brute Force is going to win the competition this year. And Hell's Gate delivered this Hallelujah chorus. When Hell's Gate finished playing, we say, I don't know how to lose.
I don't know why would you go there and bet against us? That's such a bad thing to do.
Oh, Lord.
You like to lose, man.
Y'all number one fan here, boy, supporting y'all big time, boy. Rain didn't stop me at all. The vibes was nice.
Who's that?
Sugar free. So she basically said, rain or sun, the vibes are always nice.
Yeah. And we do have some party people there, they party there.
But the rain didn't stop no dance. The rain didn't stop no dance.
Okay. But in terms of, we have battle service and those kind of.
Oh yeah, I have the menu. Kevin will deal with the
yeah, we do. So we do have stock bar of top shelf liquor as well. And but in addition to that, we do have bottle service.
Okay, right.
The bottle service list, however, is not exhaustive in terms of what we have to offer. Our goal, our objective is that if you're going to come at an all-inclusive event to celebrate with us, then whatever is your, I don't want to call it poison, but whatever you are drinking, we will actually ensure that we have it there, right? But just on our bottle service list, on the vodka, we have Stolly and we have Grey Goose as bottle service. But we'll have other types there, but these will be the primary ones that we have. Certainly, what we're offering for the bottle service: gin, Bombay Sapphire, whiskey, can be Johnny Walker Black. We have both the Johnny Walker Black and the Johnny Walker Double Black. VSOP Hennessy as well as VS, Patron Tequila, We'll have our Bottega gold in terms of our bubblies. We'll have champagne, we have wines. All these are provided by one of our diamond sponsors, Brighton. Premier Beverages will bring the English Harbour, 5 and 10-year-old. We will have coconut rum. Liqueurs, we'll have Deserano, Amaretto. We have the velvet version of that as well. Bailey's Cream, Punchy Cuba, Campari, and we will likely add some more to the list. But in addition to this, again, our bars, and if you have ever been to our event, you know what we do, we have specific executions. So ensure that no bar has too much people overrun. So we'll have the wines at one place, the champagne and bubblies at another place. We'll have executions for rum. We'll have executions for Amaretto, for example. And then we still have the bar that we actually do when we actually have
Right.
this event.
And what about can you? I didn't hear can juice.
What's your juice?
You mentioned juice a while ago. I didn't think you mentioned juice.
He wouldn't have because he called because of his diamond sponsor.
No, but Can, whatever, what is your juice? Can, whatever you do, that don't mean the bar don't have it. Can, what's your juice? Let me make a note.
You called EH10.
EH10.
No, we have that. We good anyway. We have, of course, we have EH.
Okay. Me hear you call it. So.
Yeah. And say Premier Beverage English have a 5 and 10-year-old. We good, man. What are you talking about?
We got to take a break and come back.
Help me to help her walk again. Come on.
So in terms of the food.
Turn on mic.
Yeah,
Your mic on?
Kevin already told you all about the drinks list.
Mic
Yeah.
on? The mic.
You have to eat. So I'm gonna tell you what's on the menu this year. We're gonna start with the Let's Get Groovy bites. So see, our names are associated with
The
the
food.
disco theme. Yeah, disco era. So it's chips that make you move, disco crispy pork belly, bomb meatball sliders, jive turkey sliders, vegan chili, funky fungi fries, fried chana, and the slamming salmon cakes. That's just to start with. We move into Oh Soupy now. Dancing Spice Pumpkin Soup, the Billie Jean Goat Water, and the Conkalicious Water.
This was Billie Jean go to what? Was it?
Billie Jean.
Michael Jackson.
Michael,
It's the theme.
the theme.
I'll tell you something. they can go to the website, the
All
patients
of
go to the
it,
website and see
right,
their
and see
website.
this.
Okay.
So you just go to our Facebook page, Monochrome Antigua and Monochrome 268
Right.
on Instagram.
Well, Khan, you never ask Khan what your favorite food, you know?
I'm not
You
done
call it
yet.
food. Okay, sorry. Okay,
I'm not done.
good.
So we have the headliners, and we have Soulful Beef Sizzle, Dynamite Sweet and Sour Chicken. We have a signature monochrome grilled pork and chicken, Mai Mai with pineapple salsa, and the Too Cool catfish. We also have the Sweet Dreams dessert station. Kim's Subs will be back. And I think the hit last year was Odessa's Stay Awake Cafe.
Okay.
That's coffee, where you got coffees and pastries and all of that, the ice cream.
But me, I can't bread and cheese. I had bread and cheese this better.
Oh, hey, all of that there.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
actually,
that.
and what's a fete without a peace and love pasta station?
Tools. Right.
And then there's some small there, boogie mac and cheese, the coconut paradise rice, zucchini noodles, mom's rockin' seasoned rice, the bean and corn fiesta salad, jam and apple salad, and our signature, the conch rice. Yeah, it goes on and on.
I love the conch rice.
You had that?
Yeah, I love that.
Can't make coffee one?
No, boy, I said I dropped out. I actually sent I just came to him.
Okay.
Sent
So you missed the menu?
That I dropped out, so I didn't hear.
So they talk about food and the menu and stuff. What was your favorite food for the last two fests?
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh, shit.
I've never had an issue. I just go and eat whatever is there, boy. I just know.
Okay.
Okay.
And is two's gonna be there again?
Of course. Boundary bites.
Well, well, everything is my favorite, you know.
And so,
Here's what no. I actually told Twos this the other day, right? If it is, I don't usually eat very exotic, but once he making it, make eat.
okay. Let me just take a call. Somebody call in the con. Morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Oh, the boss calling. That's the deep.
I'm sure you guys recognize the distinguished voice. Of course, you know I couldn't miss this opportunity to call in and support Monochrome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I found out some things here for the first time. I didn't realize it was raining last year. Because, I mean, I thought people were wet from fetting.
So you
And
just,
I thought it was liquid moonlight.
yeah.
Yes,
my brother.
I want to jump in quickly. Because I just told you this, that she have a family parking for the late mom and aunt, but I forgot the dad took a years late.
Well, look, you know, I always say it's better to be late than to be the late.
But tell us about the experience now, Emma.
Oh man, look, I mean, the experience was great, man. You know, of course, and it gets better and better every year. You know, I'm ready to boogie woogie, and I'm bald. But I am trying to see if I could get enough here between now and the 31st of December. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I can get it on. You know.
Well, there was a special for you,
and I love the guest artists that they have. You know, I mean, they're very popular. You know, well known, and people can really relate with them. You know. So this year, Tunji. That's right, ain't it? Am I correct?
Yes.
That's right. That is one of my favorite artists there from Trinidad, man. You know.
Okay.
So people can look forward to a great evening as usual. You know, it's get better every year. You know, and I want to tell Khan something because he was talking about brute force. You know, we went to brute force, but we were stopped at Hell's Gate. Hey, right, Daddy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we thought we had it until they put down that Hallelujah chorus, boy, I tell you. You know?
Yeah.
You know, but as you all are saying, you know, and what Kevin is saying, you know, I mean, it's a combination of middle age, you know, young people who feel immature and want to, you know, to go to a mature fit where everything is safe and where they can have a good time, you know, without any trouble and all that kind of stuff. You get good food, good entertainment, and I don't know if some people when I say, you know, after monochrome, I don't know if some people end up getting married and stuff like that, you know. but you know, lasting friendship and you know, love affair come from monochrome, you know. I mean, it's good vibes. Good stuff. And I'm inviting, you know, persons, man, to come out and, you know, and join in this experience, man. It's a wonderful experience, and the end of the year, going into the new year, man. And it's going to be more pleasant.
Yes.
In the backyard, boy.
All right. Thanks, man.
All you don't miss it at all. All
right, buddy. Thanks.
Me and all the children, we come in, you know. We come in. All right, guys. All the best again.
All right, cool, man.
All right, man.
Yeah. In terms of the sponsors.
Yes, sponsors.
Hey, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, guys.
More food.
More food. It's not the more food. What we're saying that we have limited cocktail tables available. So book your tables now. The number to call 714-3788, or you can reach out to myself or Kevin, and we will hold those tables for you. So please don't come to the venue and take up anybody's table because they are paid for.
Yeah, we had a fiasco last year.
Yeah?
Yes.
So we'll fix that this year. Don't worry.
So how are you planning to fix that?
So we hand out the tables once the folks get there.
So once you know that you have purchased the table, there's a table specifically for you there, table service.
So you show
go
something.
there and your name will be on the list.
Okay.
And then you usher you to your table.
Okay. So you just can't walk in and go to the table.
No.
Well, after you give it the table, it's up to you. But
okay.
Once we release that table in your care, yeah.
Okay.
So the sponsors, yeah, we do have some folks, new folks on board, but some folks some sponsors who have been providing good support for us for the entire period. Thank them very much for that. Brighton has always been a diamond sponsor. They've been with us from day one. Thank them very much for their support. We have Total Imports coming on board as well as a diamond sponsor for this year. Thank them very much for their support. Boundary Bites, you know, tools. Managing the entire kitchen and coordinating the different service providers. So thank you very much for continuing to work with us. Hawkeye Security, they are supporting us as well, providing all the security services for us, working along with the police. Harney Motors have been with us from day one. Thank them very much, and we'll normally display some of their.
So there's an electric car. You have some electric car in effect. I don't know. I was just talking. I don't know.
Indeed.
Yeah, you do. You will. Okay, cool.
Maybe on display, yes.
Premier Beverages on board. Cool and Smooth has provided good support for us as well. Stonewall providing some good support as well, providing the sound. That is very important to us. And we normally have a discussion with Whitney about how we want the sound to be, not too loud, disturbing the entire neighborhood, but tight enough that people enjoy it in the backyard, and then we can actually do that. Kim Subs, the chemo group, we mentioned that already in terms of the whole bathroom and helping clean up when we're there. Neverland is on board as well, providing some advertisement for us.
Neverland is that the place?
Talal is actually there, and we thank him very much for providing some good support for us as well. I hope I didn't forget anybody.
And then the bathroom would be fancy like the last time to kind of last year.
Oh, you heard about it?
No, I remember when Kevin said it about the bathroom last time and stuff.
He mentioned them just now.
So certain things stuck in my head for last time.
He did mention them just a while ago. The key.
Yeah, I remember seeing the display at breakfast. And I'm sorry that we didn't get better videos because that would be something we wanted to display.
Right.
I saw it at breakfast the first time. I remember going there and see the ladies going in there, and I went to Lisa. I said, "Lisa, please go in that bathroom." When in there, she's like, "Whoa!" All right. So he just, we told him, and he actually did a better presentation than we actually saw there. It was top notch.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that support.
I like that, and keep liking we're hearing. Emma came on a while ago and he spoke about he just have no rain came. Okay, he had so much fun. Arlene said the same thing too. She had so much fun. So the vibe was just nice.
The vibes was
so that's a good thing that y'all had consistency And that speaks volumes
But
of
I
what
can
you
also
do.
understand that the patrons too, who
Right.
were a little downtrodden because of rain. I hate when rain gets between my toes,
Yeah.
you know, when I'm walking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to give it to them as
Yeah.
well. So that's something that we have fixed.
And Can,
Yes, sir.
you know your body tools cooking, so your food set.
Yeah, everything starts.
You start out.
I don't get go to water or chowder before you take a splash of the ginger ale on top of the EH10. Good to go.
Right. Yeah. Anything else you want to, what you missed? Anything you missed that you want to share?
I think we have pretty much covered everything. Just want to thank our patrons, especially those who've been there from day one. This is our third year, and it only gets better from here. Just to reiterate where we could get tickets, it's at Modern Chic, Roti King, Sips and Tips, the ticketing app, and you can also call 714-3788 to reserve your tickets. You may not have it now, but what we can do, we can put them aside until you do. Because from tomorrow, the tickets go to $350.
What I love about your tickets, the thing what I love that you all say deliver the tickets to you. That's you can't service at the best.
That's
Some of them on the weekend live on I jump in the car and driving around delivering tickets.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That speaks volumes.
Indeed.
And you all have the fancy envelopes out and things like that.
It
last time.
changes every
Oh,
year.
oh,
with the
okay, okay.
If you
theme.
don't have any ticket for
Because the last time you had fancy
So
fancy
this year-
like an invitation and all kind of stuff.
Right, so this year now it's an iridescent kind of
Okay.
envelope, disco vibes. So it's the iridescent envelopes. I mean,
okay.
a lot of thought goes into this.
Okay.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yes.
And then you want one of the sponsors quickly, as you to wrap up.
Oh, sure. Sponsors, we have Diamond sponsors, we have Ridens and Total Imports, Boundary Bikes, Hawkeye Security, Harney Motors, all sponsors that have been with us from very early, from the first year. Premier Beverages, Cool and Smooth, the American Polo brand in particular, Stonewall, the Akimo Group, Kim Subs, Neverland on board. Those are some of the key folks, and one or two other people will actually come on board as well. So thank them very much for the support that they've offered to us. We really appreciate it.
And one thing I said was sponsors, because people will sponsor some that good, have a good vibe to them.
Right.
So if you have sponsors that was there from the beginning and still there with you, that means that you're doing something good.
Correct.
So that alone should make you feel proud and that you're doing something
Anyway,
good.
I'm gonna pull up Kevin because he did his drinks list, but he never told all you about our signature monochrome drink.
Yeah, but we
Right?
No,
That's not my
About dessert, you have a dessert station too?
I just told you the name of it.
Oh,
So, we also have a signature drink, a monochrome signature drink.
Right.
So you can look out for that as well. And Timmy Time cocktails will be in the house as well.
good stuff.
So it's a tropical theme, so you have some tropical drinks.
Right.
But they all find somebody listen quickly, guys. Maybe I missed something. And last year, the dressing was kind of some kind of special dress up. So what did you?
This year is a disco vibe. So whatever era you wanted to
Baggy
choose.
foot, high
Yeah,
steps, and high
bell
heel,
bottom.
So you will definitely have bell
Your
bottom.
bell bottom.
I don't know if
Your
your area of
platform
shopping
shoes.
for bell bottom, but
You have platform shoes. You have the Afro wigs. Yeah, it's just for you. It's fun.
so
Make
it's
it
each
fun.
person's interpretation of what
they
their
want.
disco experience was. They're bringing that vibe for us as well.
Yes.
Okay?
See,
So
I wasn't
you
a
make
disco
it
person.
fun.
I wasn't a disco person particularly.
Oh.
Yeah, so
When you go play all the cricket all over the place, you don't go party, you don't go disco.
I tell you what. After 1975, I didn't leave the hotel room because I got the accident, nearly killed me.
Oh my.
And so-
But I will
and
say
it's-
as well, ladies, walk with your flats. There will be a shoes check station where you can put your heels. Bring your flats,
Okay.
and that's all I will say.
All right. Okay. Well, as we look to wrap up, your closing remarks.
Just be there. I think I said the same thing last year. Just be there. I mean, looking forward to it. If you see me at Monochrome, sorry, my bad. When you see me at Monochrome, I try to come early because I want to beat the rush of the food. And so, and I mean, it never really felt like a rush. You had to go through the night. There's so much space that you can go and check it out since day one. But meet me there early, 10:30. We get our food. That's a good starter. get a little something in the stomach. If you drink like me, we drinking all night with a splash of ginger. And we partying. I mean, I usually can't even wait to the end because there's just so much going on. I normally get my belly full by about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Well, I said 1 o'clock in the morning, thereabout. But it's really an exciting event. If you've never been to Monochrome, you need to check it out. I just said it at the start of this discussion. This year promises to be better than the previous 2 years as it continues to trend upwards. And I'm pretty sure that Monochrome, I mean, if you know the Silsons well, they're very passionate about what they do, and if they're gonna do anything, a lot of thought goes into it, right? I mean, just having conversations with Kevin very regularly makes I mean, everything is done with the reason, right? Nothing is by chance. This is what we want. This is what we intend to do. Yes, and sometimes things are not always perfect, but they aim to mitigate it against all those or any issues. So this year would promise to be even better than last year. And if you've been there last year, you were there for a treat. I look forward to all of the entertainment this year. Really looking forward to all the entertainment this year. A party. So I see you guys on the 31st.
Yes, thank you.
I want to see you on the 31st.
Yes, my brother, you see me. And thanks for coming out and taking my invitation. I really appreciate that. You really add value to the show. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
And just to wrap up, I see our time is finished. Please, if you haven't followed the pages yet, please do so. Monochrome Antigua on Facebook and Monochrome 268 on IG. You could be this month's winner. Also to folks who are overseas and coming home for Christmas and the New Year, hey, ring it in with us at the Silson's Lawn.
Send us a WhatsApp.
Send us a WhatsApp. We'll have those tickets secured for you. But yes, bring a friend, tell a friend to tell another friend. Yes, and let's make it fun.
As somebody said, tell Sue, tell Paul, tell them all. But tell them where the Silson is, where the party be at, what time and stuff like that.
So it's at the Silson's Lawn, and if you do follow a page, you will be able to see exactly where it is. Ticketing app. They will also give you a pin to show you exactly where the party's at.
Okay.
It kicks off at 8 until, so I think what Rhythm said that after this you're going to need 2 new foot.
Kevin.
I love to jump a little bit in the guys. I heard Khan said something a while ago that if you know the Silston, they're very detailed. But he is pulling up Kevin a while ago.
Yeah, indeed.
See, you forgot something.
The signature drink was always her idea.
Well, Kevin, your closing remarks, Kevin.
I will just yield to Elisa when she support the points that she made, and maybe just add thank you very much to the patrons who have supported us thus far. For those who have bought tickets already, I don't take it for granted that you do that. You spend your money, hard-earned money, and we intend to honor that contract that we have with you, that we will deliver something that is consistent with what we have done and will provide some good satisfaction to you. Thank you very much.
And folks, you hear from the Silston, you hear from Khan, the share experience, you hear from Sugar Free, you hear from Mervyn. So come out on the 31st. The Silston is where it need to be. Where party go off. I'll be there. So if I'm there, Auntie should be there. I'll take a break.
Help me to help her walk again. Come out and support us at the Pickers Playing Field on the 29th of December 2024 from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. in aid for Gwendolyn Joseph Gums, who requires a prosthetic leg. This is a family fun day. Bring out your family, your friends, everyone to have a grand time. There will be a bun eating competition, tag of war competition, best t-shirt design competition, lucky dip, children playground by K&E, party time. There will also be live entertainment by the General, Lyrica Reds, Juki Dan, Dior, Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra, Point Iron Band, and much more. This event will be streamed live by Parish League. Tickets $25, and the tickets can be used to purchase food and drinks. There are spots available for vendors. Registration is $200. See you there. Thank you in advance.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Thought it was a good interaction a while ago with the Silstons and along with Khan and the Zoom. Talking about the fete. Seems to be a very wonderful fete.
Well, I told you I was there last year. It was a very good experience, man. I tell myself, boy, looking forward to this thing again.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get to, I hardly caught myself, but this time around, this event, this was good, you know. And
Right.
it was fun, except, like I said, the weather, but the weather didn't stop anything.
Right.
People dance in the rain, as you know, like Juve.
And he, Emma said that, Emma says that in the feet of rain. You know?
It's like Juve, all the time, there's Juve in the band. Hey, keep going.
Right. Cool. Well, I just want to welcome our guest, Mr. Blanchett, Secretary Jenny's Cricket Club. How are you doing this morning?
Greetings. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Right.
Yeah.
I know it was 2 Saturdays ago you have your breakfast stuff.
Yeah, it was. And let me say thank you to all those who would have come out and supported the event. I want to believe it was a success. And you can look for us in the future to do more things like this. But today I'm in the role of Assistant Treasurer for the Jennings Music Community United Group. I want to make an apology for the PRO who should have been here, but she have other engagements. So I will definitely do my best to promote the event which I'm here to do, which is a walk on the 9th of November. So we'll get into more details on that.
In terms of that club, it does start, that committee group, it does start with you, Assistant Treasurer. That comprises the sports club, all the sports clubs and stuff like that?
Well, basically, that's an independent group, but it gives assistance to all community groups, all community teams, clubs, individuals. So what it is, it's a group that was formed in North America. Some guys had the idea of giving back to the community. They started a WhatsApp group, and eventually they started to invite persons from Antigua, and then it ended up then evolving to what it is today. So it's basically a group from North America which was founded. Then we have a sister group in Antigua that I'm a part of. Then they would do fundraising, they would do events, and they will give back directly to the community, which we now are something like the bearers who will eventually give out to the necessary personnel or persons.
Right. And in terms of that, I like the idea. So they will assist your cricket club and stuff like that.
Right.
So in terms of your cricket club, I know you are supposed to start practice today, if I remember something, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. What time that practice session
It should have been
start?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yes.
And for me, I don't know, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Why y'all didn't start earlier is because y'all share the field and stuff like that. That's why you couldn't start pre-season training.
Well, that's correct. There is, as you know, cricket is going to start sometime in January, February, but the football is ongoing now. And it's kind of difficult to incorporate both when the football is in progress. So what happened is we say, okay, the football is in progress, we can't use the pitch per se, but let's get in the nets and do some work. So that's what we're about today.
Oh, okay. And in terms of that same committee again, in terms of putting some to the club for youth development, in terms of having a young, like a breeding ground for your cricket team. So like having a under 9, 10, like under 15 program then. So you can feed that into your team?
Well,
Team?
basically, when I was on the show previously, I would have mentioned that we're kind of revamping how we do things. So what you just mentioned is something that we're looking forward to do. But I can say in terms of football, we would have had a youth program which is ongoing. We would have break for a period, but now we're looking to start up again. So we have the football aspect of it. But the cricket, we don't have that now as we speak,
Right.
but it's something that we're looking forward to do. We have a couple of guys who is basically at that age who are interested. So we're going to pull them and then form that academy that you speak of. But it's something that we're basically looking at to do presently.
How much football club you have around Jennings? Is Jennings United?
It's Jennings United and Grenades, Jennings Grenades FC, yeah.
And Grenades, it seems to be, I can follow your page and see when you post up and say, yeah, bam, this type, 4-0 and all that kind of stuff. So Jennings Grenades is doing very well and stuff for the last couple of seasons.
Well, both teams are actually doing very well because the United would have been promoted from the second division. They are now in first division. We haven't lost a game thus far. And as you know, Grenades is basically in the Premier Division, which they're doing very well. I think they're on top of the standings. Right. So in terms of football, I can say we're doing basically well. Cricket, now the season hasn't started yet, but we're looking to kind of mimic what we would have seen in football. Basically.
That's what I was going to come to see what your cricket coach, I think the guy Elijah Peters and stuff, can have a sit down discussion with the football coach and so we can feed into the cricket ask and guys, you see what football is doing, how can you get draw energy from them to put out a better performance this season?
Well, yeah, basically that's what we want to do because as I mentioned when I was at the previous interview, is you want to bring everything together. So now the football is doing well, so there have to be something that's going on there.
Right.
So these are the kind of conversations you want to have. What is it that you're doing? What is it that why your players are happy?
Right.
So we can actually mimic that in the cricket.
Right.
So as you mentioned, we are basically doing that as we speak, trying to understand the setup, how you go about doing the training, the physical part of it, because technical part is kind of different.
Correct.
But how you get your players to buy into what you're doing. So we're basically having that conversation as we speak to find out how is it that you made that work, so you end up being champions.
Right. And in terms of any female come on the quick run by any female and stuff like that?
Well, we actually have a female cricket team which participates in the female competition. So we do have females who are very interested in cricket. So we do have females that come along.
Nice. And tell me some more about that North American club that you're treasurer for and stuff like that. You say the project within the village and the community and stuff?
Yeah, as I say, it's a group that was formed to give back, and annually we've been giving back. We just have our school book initiative where we give back to persons within the community. We also have an elderly program where we give back to elderlies within the community and outwards as well, because we just made a donation to the hospice. And we do like initiatives such as we would have cooked, would have had a soup kitchen prior. We would have given back to elderly that I would mention. I would have given back during COVID. We have a food drive that we usually give back. We would have sponsored the cricket club, the football club. So it's a group that basically give back to all aspects: health, sports, and education. We would have adapt the Jennings Primary School. So we basically give back things annually and as they request, so that we are kind of parenting that school. So whenever needs be that they come and say they want whatever it is, if it's school supplies, if it's cleaning products, whatever it is, we usually give back. Where it is, even if it's the home base, because we have a home committee which is functioning in Antigua that deals with the Antiguan run-ins, and then we have the basic main group which is in North America, which they will solicit on behalf of us and send things necessary. So sometimes we can manage the expense, so we don't necessarily go to them. But then when the expense is kind of more heavy, then we go to them.
Can I suggest then, I like that initiative, when you give it, to the fines and whoever in the community, get some of the young quick football and stuff to go along with the group and stuff, so they can see what's going on and stuff. And also that can be like an education drive for them and stuff.
Well, most definitely, that's a good idea, that we can incorporate all aspects of not only cricket, but football, the young aspect in football, netball, as I mentioned, we want to bring on board as well. So that's a good thought that we can put into perspective, and I don't think it's so hard whenever we have these kind of giving back, we can also invite them and have them be a part of it.
But in terms of netball though, how you plan to revive netball in your community?
Well, basically, we have someone who's driving that, someone who is very, very up with the netball and is enthusiastic about it.
Right.
So that's the person directly involved with recruiting and trying to get persons involved. So I would have to probably have her on the show so she can give you a background as to where she's at in terms of that.
And in terms of your community feedback and so, what you're getting? What the vibes you getting from the community feedback?
Well, the community love what we're doing. We do have WhatsApp groups and chats that we incorporate persons that who aren't directly a part of the executive, but they're in the community. So we have chats that we give information as to what we're up to. They will give their feedback as to what they think we should do. So we're very much interactive with the community. And if it's not WhatsApp group, we have members, who will pass to different social areas where people gather and have this conversation as to how we can make the community better, what you think we should do.
Yeah.
And we take those on board and try to implement them.
Because, sports is a vehicle where you can have a lot of positive energy happening, so especially now you know what's going on with the young people around the country and stuff. To have a good sporting club, so you can cater for the different kind of sport, discipline, football, cricket, netball, volleyball, and stuff like that. That's a good thing.
Most definitely.
But in terms of what I want to see you do for your cricket though, in terms of next year and stuff, with all this fun raising you're doing and stuff like that, you try to organize like a tour maybe to a Dominique or starting to get the exposure and stuff like that.
Like somebody's peeping your card and let you know what's happening.
No, people have some thoughts that came up with me.
Because that's in the pipeline.
Like the pipeline?
As I say, what we want, we want to expand.
Right.
We want to we don't want to just be like national in Antigua.
Right.
We want to see how other countries do it, right? So we basically trying to do all the fundraising we can to have things like that coming to the forefront. And we actually say that we want to do a tour to a neighboring country.
Okay.
To see how these individuals do their cricketing. Well, this is the cricket part of it.
Yeah, cricket to talk about.
Right. So we basically have that in our pipeline to do. We want to do it next year, because we have a list of things to do. And we can come back on the show to outline actually cricket, what you want to do. But that's something that we definitely want to show the younger players. How is it on a different platform, how persons do it on a different island, how they prepare, if they get up early, how their service is like. So that's something definitely we have in the pipeline to do for this upcoming season.
Well, I kind of figure so, because as I say, I've been following you and I know you for quite some time. I know you're man at the structure and a very serious man and stuff like that. So that's why I asked those questions. That's what the plan was with all the fundraising, so where the funds was geared towards and stuff like that.
Well, yes, most definitely, because we want the community as well to be a part of it. So when the community give back, and then this year you're doing something positive, they'll buy into exactly what you want to do and your vision for your club. So it's not just giving a contribution to the cricket club, but what that contribution does. Where does it go? Right. What is your foreseeing of the contribution
Correct.
being beneficial to the club? So these are things that we want to invite other persons within the community, outside of the community, to be involved in what we're trying to do, because it's something positive, and that it eventually help the community and help the individuals who are part of it.
Okay. I major in the terms of your cricket club, your cricket players. Most of the guys is from Jennings, are from neighboring like Bowlands and stuff. Most guys are from within Jennings.
Most of the players are from Jennings. Our core members are from Jennings, but we have other members who join the team outside of Jennings. We're inviting players as we speak now to come and join. We don't know who necessarily come,
right?
But the core of the team is from Jennings.
Okay.
Jennings players.
And since the coach come, Mr. Peters come, he come last night, he come again today. And since he come on board with your team and stuff, when you go on, how have you seen it and stuff in terms of practice sessions and stuff like that?
It's a positive buzz. Players want to see what he have to offer, so they're excited. He was once a player, so he understands the game somewhat. And now he transitioned into a coach. Is very excited for the persons who are around to say, okay, what do you really have to offer to the team? So, they are very optimistic and believe that we can do great things this coming season.
Right. And then you have a young guy, Miller. I think he used to play with you too. He went in school in Barbados. I think he just finished school in Barbados and stuff like that.
That's Paul.
Yeah. So he's back. I think he should be back now to give.
Well,
back
yeah,
to
he's back full time. He will graduated this year.
right.
So he's now back full time, and he's have some experience that I think can do well for the team. So he should be in training today. As I said, we would have started our training session for the upcoming season today. So most guys would have been out. And I think Paul is a positive asset to the team because he brings some knowledge and he would have reached a standard. Still much to go, but he would have reached a level that most of the players haven't reached as yet. So yeah, he can educate them and give them advice as to how he would have prepared to reach such a level. So I think this can only be a positive going forward. That Paul as well.
You know, he played in games in Paris while he was in school. He was playing cricket down there. You know.
Yeah. He was involved in a lot of cricket down there. He even came back when he had some tournaments to play for us. But he never lose sight of the cricket. Cricket was always a part of him. He did his studies, but he's still very much involved in cricket.
Okay.
I remember he came up with the T20 last year.
I came out.
I remember that we were streaming in games. But I say I had to start practicing today the cricket stuff. So I'm going to practice Tuesday and Wednesday and so too.
Well, it's Saturdays and Sundays for now.
And I say that for a reason now, because I'm saying to myself, why are you preparing some practice pitches at the end of the field? So the football wouldn't hamper you. That's what I'm asking.
I didn't get that, sorry.
And I was, why don't you prepare some practice pitches off the field? So
Some practice pitches off the field.
You can't practice nets.
Yeah, enough room that you can do that.
Yeah,
there's more enough room.
Oh, yeah, okay,
enough
okay.
room, but we actually tried that before,
Uh-huh.
but there was some setback. We actually tried to do the eastern side of the field, have it prepared.
Let's
but
say the only
there
ones
there
in
was some
nets, they don't
setback,
want the
so-
whole field as a nets you want.
We have the nets. We do practice in the nets. But if you were mentioning like a pitch setup, we tried to do it on the eastern side of the field. But we had some setback. But we do have nets that we basically
But that's when
practice
we
and
do
change
that's
it.
when interfere with the football.
No, the nets is east of the football.
So why you want to practice Saturdays and Sundays? That's why.
Today is the first training
Practice.
session, and based on the attendance and stuff, we can.
But that'll
improve.
give me the main pitch or what? The practice today.
No, we're practicing in the nets.
In the nets. Okay, that's
The
what
main pitch will be on the field.
I know that.
But
That's
we
why I
know,
say that.
Right. So there's no pitch that's set up yet on the field. So we're changing the nets, and as we progress, as the numbers go by, then we may increase it to 2-3 days.
No, why 2-3 days when the numbers increase? Why now nets you don't need great numbers in it? Who want to practice, just come practice.
But like I said, some of the days are football.
But
Yeah,
what
keep on
Oh,
games
so you have players,
games
so you have
that-
players that play cricket and play football.
Yeah, we have players that play cricket that does play football.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
they represent the football team and the cricket team.
Oh, that, okay. 'Cause I was gonna ask why they are meeting first to see, engage the guys there and say, guys, we're going to start practice X days and get the attendance like do it but then
But
now you say
I
that
want
they
to
have players.
believe, I want
So,
to believe,
but have a team play
based on
football?
today, I want to believe they would have a meeting at
Right,
the
right.
team talk after changing
Okay.
today. So they will discuss how they go forward. The coach will discuss how
Uh-huh.
they go forward and how he sees it fit to incorporate the trainings and the days.
So
So
what
I
you
want to
could-
believe next time I'm
Right.
here, or if it's pretty soon, that I give
Okay.
a better update. But for now, what was stated that we're training Saturday and
Saturday and
Sunday.
Sundays.
And I want to be there. We'll have that conversation today to see how they go forward.
Okay.
So how many players play the football?
Football, right. Who's
Oh,
play-
I don't have a number. I don't have a number now.
Uh-huh.
That to say 5, 6, 7 or what. But I know. we
But
have
what
players who
I'm
play
thinking,
both.
cricket team supposed to have at least 16, 18 members.
Correct. Right.
Clubs. Most of the clubs have 16, 18 members at least.
But as I said, today is the first day of training.
Right.
So as the
But
attendance
overall,
based on
I don't think the
attendance,
first day of training, but overall, how many members are your club?
I want to be we have about 25 members.
25 members.
25
Oh, we have a
members
nice score.
outside of the executive.
Okay.
board.
So, I'm talking about players.
We
So
talk
players.
about players. We
Players.
talk about
Players.
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 Uh-huh.
Cricketers.
Well,
Right.
cricketers, footballers.
No, I'm talking
Well, no, but
we
they-
talk about cricketers. We talk about cricketers.
Uh,
Because my thing is, if 6 or 8 playing football, the next
There's about 14,
16, next 16,
12
14
left
you play, can't continue practicing.
Yeah, but training is not, as I say, training starts today. And based on today,
uh,
they can evaluate and say, okay, going forward, this is what we're going to do. But today is just the official starting of
start the training. Right. Okay.
So you based on how things go today, then
Okay.
So our youngsters are have young guys trying to break in the team.
We have about 5 youngsters.
What age? What age group?
The youngest is at about 13, 14.
Okay.
But that's good.
Right,
That's
that's a
what
nice
they
age.
need. They need extra practice.
Right.
They should be there every day.
While looking at that, and
Well, outside of that, you
Mm-hmm.
see, there's an avenue that's set for youngsters like Paul. You have this guy Jawik, and a couple of youngsters.
Uh-huh.
Brother Miller would take them independent of the coach and have they do certain sessions in the net and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Like afternoons, random days, when players say, okay, we want to go and do something.
Right.
Brother Miller will do that.
Brother Miller
the
is that the
official-
president? That the president club.
Yes.
So what kind of skill
And
set Brother Miller have to pass that to the youngsters?
He actually
Me put it on the
does
spot this morning.
coaching
now.
as well.
Me put it on the spot this morning. So what kind of skill set Brother Miller have? Because a lot of people that want to be president, they want to be coach, they want to be manager, they want to be everything, and then understand their role. And me, man, I'll talk straight. The man like when I talk straight.
Right.
Because when you're president, stick to your president job. You give me a job, be coach.
But
be
you-
coach.
you-
give me a job, be selector. If you have like an idea, you go to the coach and say, coach, who knows that? But I try to take on the coach job.
But you see, we must appreciate that over the years,
Uh-huh.
Brother Miller has been the one who have been there.
Right.
We never officially
Right.
had a coach, right? So Brother Miller was the one who was doing the dual role.
Right.
Last season was the first we basically have a coach on board, right? So both are working
Hand in hand.
hand in hand,
Right.
basically. So Brother Miller would have always done his individual training with youngsters, right? Take them to the net, they do that, they batting, they bowling, whatever it is. Like persons like Glenton, person like Deawi, person like Paul, person like Matthew, person like this guy. His name is eluding me.
That's all right.
But he would have always done this. As I said, we never had a coach,
Right.
an official coach. So now the coach is on board, persons have to act accordingly.
Okay.
But Brother Miller still does this individual training because he's very, very much enthusiastic about cricket. I
Okay.
mean, you should have heard him calling on sports show and stuff like
I
that.
don't really listen to sports show, so.
Jojo. Jojo.
I don't listen to sports
Yeah,
show.
Okay, so so he's the person who's enthused about cricket. He, as I said, he would have been the one who revived cricket within the community.
Okay,
because
good
it
stuff.
was dormant. It was
Okay.
it was not existent.
Well, that's good.
Right? So the new coach now and him, they're working hands in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But the youngsters, as you would have asked, are doing sometimes separate training from the
Okay.
main group
Right.
who does the training on Saturday and Sunday.
But I must say, Brother Miller, what you call him?
Glenn, Cody.
The one who used to do the coaching. Seemingly he has done a very good job over the years. I'm following Jennings and a lot of young guys come through here long before this name coach story. I don't
Right.
believe in name coach.
Yeah.
bullshit. Anybody understand cricket can teach people.
Correct.
And seemingly Mr. Miller has done a fine job over the years. So I would not take away from him and the youngsters there. I would not detract and say this coach thing.
you
He
would
has
have
done
done
a
a great
fantastic
job.
job over the years.
As I
Based on what
said,
I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And hear him on the radio like you said, Joe
Right.
Jones, you know what I mean? But I'm saying the youngsters gonna need constant, regular practice when they're young. You have to have them there regularly every day
right.
to get
But,
up to the speed.
They do, and it's a coach's job, but the youngsters as well have to be motivated.
I was saying to you, you keep there with the coach job. And I don't gonna go there with you, because nobody coach more people than me, so I know about coaching.
Right.
So I'm saying to you, Mr. Miller's done that job for years, and he's done a fine job. If
Indeed.
Mr. Miller can come and continue, he can get them out there and work with them, because he's done a fine job over the years. I listen to the man in the radio, I listen to Jennings, and plenty of youngsters come to Jennings. So I've heard that. So I want to give the man his credit.
Right.
I don't want to discredit Mr. Miller at all. What I want Mr. Miller to do, keep the youngsters and get them there every day.
Together and consistency.
Have them there working with them. Guys, the man seems to be doing a good job to me.
And to what y'all can do too, and maybe look at it, but try, as I say, try and get a core of youngsters. So those youngsters around there to bring the first class cricket. But where you can do that core youngsters you have there, you can have them go and play some partial cricket. They can build their skills and stuff like skill set. So when the guys they know, when you see this one, well, Earl over there in the culture, you do well, and so let me bring you from the first class. See
But
what you do.
I mean, that's what we have been doing because Cameron, he would have played Parish League Glenton, Glenton the spinner.
Right.
Diari, he's a wicketkeeper batsman. They would have all Paul. They would have all went out and played Parish League cricket. And as he said, that this was under the guidance of Mr. Miller, because we only had a coach last season. So we would have tried to, evolve and do things that can only help the youngsters. And I only think it's going to get better with different ideas coming board now. It's a new coach, so he have some sort of idea that he wants to propel and wants to see how the team plays, and him, Brother Miller, can incorporate.
I want to get to you again, because I heard Earl. I want to dispel Earl notion. I can tell you why. He used 13 and 14 to play Parish League. If they go in out, they should be playing for the first class team. Because when I was coach at combine school, man, 12 and 11 is play combine school in first class. If I identify the talent, they work with them hard. You can get them to the sooner, get them the better,
Yeah, and I agree with you.
If they have the skill.
I agree with you, but if you have 11 men with the same skill set that's a little older, you would have gone for yeah. But their time will come.
No, I'm going to say to you, if they can't make the team, they don't make the team. But you must try the best too.
They are around, man. We're not gonna displace them. They are still around. I can recall Paul, when Paul was when Matthew was coming up at a young age. People are saying Matthew's ready. Matthew's ready. Give him a chance. But sometimes the coaches see that, hey, you can mature a little more, and then after that, and when Matthew was end up being invited to play, he did well for himself. You can recall he bowled at T20 at a age, right? So sometimes, it's just timing, and it's a coach call. We outside may see different, but the coach is basically with the player and think that, because his playing ability may be good, but his mindset maybe just off a thing. So you need to just get into his brain and his mind a little more to let him know that, hey, you have your game going on, but it's a complement. It's how you think when you're at the pitch. And I think that we have that good knowledge around the team that can cipher when a youngster should be given its chance.
What I'm very much appreciative of what you said. I don't like it. I can tell you why. Because you say Matthew, everybody said Matthew should be on the team and this and that. But guess what? Matthew didn't come on the team. All because his father didn't think he was ready. His father was a coach at the time.
Yeah.
So his father didn't think he was ready. So his father didn't pick him. And that was great. I love that. Not because I didn't say so. Me know he ain't ready yet. Right. So me not picky. You know what I mean? And when he eventually came, he was ready.
Right.
And tell me something. It seems like you which one I really love, cricket or football? You say pose more football and cricket. So which one?
I love both sports.
You love both sports.
But I never, as I said, I never played cricket officially.
Oh, just play
But
football.
I always followed cricket.
I know I can't. I say part.
I love football.
I say part partially. I was one when I saw your name at first. I see I was part partially like who this man? I was part. I'm comment and stuff.
Yeah.
So I never know it was you. I was saying, "Time I'm going to meet this man." Okay, I was a follow comment and say, "So
I love cricket, but football, which I played, so I have a little more love for football.
Right.
But I do follow cricket a lot. I love cricket. I love basketball, but not because our community is not really involved in basketball. But I would have played basketball for Jennings when he had a team. Okay. I would have played for them in domestic league. So I'm a sports person overall, but cricket and football is my first love.
Okay.
Well, with Jennings basketball court situation.
We're reviving it now, so next year you're gonna hear from us.
No, where it was before?
What court was before?
Second division.
No, where the court?
Where the court was before?
Right in Jennings, the same place.
Where?
By the football field, opposite the football field. Just
you just play basketball with the tall guy when he in Ghana was the construction. I think he in Ghana. Shaba.
The same Glenn Miller, Jazzy.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the persons who we would have played with in the second division.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. So you're well known as sportsman.
I try to be. But
tell me some more about your stuff.
Yeah, so we're having this health walk on the 9th. It's gonna be very excited. They wanna walk from the gas station in Ebenezer to Fry's.
That's short walk.
It's short, but it's short and excited
I was so excited about it.
because we've been having some giveaways, prizes to be won at the end of the walk.
What kind of price? Tell people what kind of price they come and say can walk. I mean, tell you walk and walk, cause a short walk. Not nothing for you. You walk every morning, it's not an easy walk for you. So, take
So
good
we'll have
price.
stuff like, well, the ultimate prize will be a smart TV,
What?
right? We'll have a juicer, blender, lunch for two, a couple of complimentary lunches,
Okay.
right? And it's only $25 for registration.
So how people can register and stuff.
You can register via any member of the club. We on social media, JECU United, and we are in the village. We promote basically in the village, and you can reach out to any individual executive member that will have the forms available, right? And it's just a give back event to the communities and health walk. As you see, the cost for the walk is $25, inexpensive. With that, you get a bottle, you get a bag, and you get a logo T-shirt,
Okay.
right?
And I still can win the prize.
You can still win the prize, and also on the walk, we'll have juices and waters for persons who are dehydrated, or who needs to be hydrated. So I want to also big up a couple of sponsors who would have made this possible. Our platinum sponsor would have been JECU, the group that's in North America.
Right.
They would have sponsored the packages, would have paid for printing, the bottles, the bags, the consolation prizes, the smart TV. All those would have been
From the guys.
from those guys.
That.
We also have Anju, who would have sponsored juices in water. Megastore
I mean,
would have
Andrew
come
Wholesale. Andrew Wholesale.
Anju Wholesale.
Okay.
Megastore would have come on board as well.
Yeah.
They would have sponsored the juicer for the raffle. Cool and Smooth indicated they would have been given a blender.
Right.
Darkwood Beach Bar that's in the south side. They're going to give a lunch for two. Subway will give complimentary gift certificates. Greens and Grains, that's in Jennings. That's one of our local entrepreneur in Jennings. He's going to give two complimentary lunch. Transportation Board, they would provide bus service.
Okay.
So once we walked,
Back,
if you want to be shuttled back to your
Okay.
car, you can get shuttled from that. The EMS also, they will have medics and a vehicle on board. So in case of any injury, they would be available. And we also have a personnel from the Antigua and Barbuda Defense Force who would be there on site
First call out.
to facilitate if
Please,
there's
number
any
6, Flavia
injury
Carneiro.
or if there's any other issue that needs to be addressed.
Right.
So we want to invite everyone out. This is going to be a community event, but we're inviting persons outside the community who can come on board and help us, because we want basically to just have a good community, sociable community, that persons can think together, bring things that make the community better, because as we know now, it's kind of, the youths are kind of gone bewildered.
True.
So if this is structure and things that they can be a part of the positive, we can navigate some of the things that they're going through. So that's one of the things that the social group want to do. We want to engage youth. We want to get them involved. We want to see that we're doing positive things, and they can be part of a positive group that wants to help them to evaluate, help them to step up, help them to do things that are positive. All right? So this initiative is not necessarily a money-making initiative. As you can see, it's relatively affordable. It's an initiative to bring persons together, to socialize and understand that, if you want someone to talk to, if you have an issue, if you have a problem, you can have someone in the community that you can basically go to.
And that's good. And I hope that the footballers, the young footballers, the young cricketers and stuff will come out and walk there. That can be a nice thing to come out and walk, and so the people can see, hey, this is who play for Jennings cricket clubs, who play for football club and stuff like that. So as I say, you want to do is a community thing you want to do. So if the guys could come out and show their face, it'd be nice.
Yeah, we would have invited all the groups in the community, and they would have indicated that they would be a part of it.
Right.
So we're just looking forward to see each and every one of them.
Right.
And as you say, it's a positive thing within the community to give that buzz that, hey, we can do this together. Because at the end of the day, the sports in clubs need a community that support to propel them. Once you see persons within the community are supporting you, you'll try to do your best. Because you know, if you don't do your best, and they know you can do better, when you come back home, you know you're not getting out of it.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a motivation for them, knowing that, hey, we have the community behind us. So even if you're not from the community, you have the community pride, knowing that, hey, the support is real, so we need to deliver for these people.
Right.
And that's just what we're trying to do. You know, get a community support that all sporting bodies know that we're supporting them, so that they just propel to do good.
Right. And I want to challenge you, because I say, I was peeping a shot, but that's something I thought about that. It's nice to have all these fundraisers and stuff, but it's also nice when the teams are practicing. So just even Munster or Dominic, somewhere just kind of like a trip overseas to learn different conditions, how to adapt to different stuff, services and stuff like that. Meet different people, just test their skill set and stuff like that. Because sometimes be on the radio, hear a name call and stuff like that. When you actually play against that person, like, wow, this is a person I talk about all the time, but me better than he and stuff like that. You know? So those kind of little inter-country games is very important. So I hope those funds, as I said, channel towards a tour overseas, so the guys can see and get that fair practice.
Well, most definitely, as I said, that's something that we are hoping to do. That's something that we have in pipeline, part of our plan going forward. And you never know, we may just invite you as well on the tour. Because we hope to do good things.
Thanks very much. Well, just tell the others there about
as I say,
about the walk.
It's going to be the 9th,
that's the flyer there,
the 9th of December.
We're
going to start at the service station in Ebenezer. 5:30 is the warm-up time. We're moving off at 6 a.m. You'll have juice, water on the way provided by Andrew Wholesale. We'll climax at Fry's Beach, where we'll have a little social gathering after. So if you want to stay for a minute or two, you can. Or if you want to be shuttled back, we also have the service of the Transportation Board bus that will shuttle you back to your car. So just let's come out and have a good time. It's all in aid of community development. We want to develop a community that can be the best community in Antigua, and that communities can mimic us and want to be like us. So we're asking for your support. We're asking for you to come out and give us that support. We can register on that set day if you haven't gotten a chance to register. But we're hoping to see a lot of people out, and we can have a good time. Thanks again.
I was supposed to try this bumper early on, but I've tried now. They have a nice...
How about my helmet now?
Yeah, helmet? Okay. By the Jennings gas station, and when I passed Jennings gas station, I left and said, there are a big mall right there and stuff. May need to approach the owner of that mall to get a big sponsor for your club this year.
Well, Tar, somebody tell you something, man. Because we would have been sponsored, the cricket club we would have been sponsored by an entity within the mall.
Okay.
Right?
No, there's no big bar
so
there.
We're looking to now revive that sponsorship. We would have reached out to them again. We're basically looking to have a meeting with them. So we're hoping that we can renegotiate and they can be aboard again. We on board again. But the actual entrepreneur who is in charge of that whole area, we would have reached out to him, said he was a little busy now, but he will try to set some time to have a conversation, and you never know.
Yeah, get some money, buy some play tickets, as I say, and carry the guys on the tour. That tour is nice.
So, as I say, we have a vision for the club, for the community, and once we can speak to persons and have them buy into our vision, I think we would have some good sponsorship. Because once we can show them, hey, this is our vision, you're part of the community, because you have a business within the community, and both yourself and us can build within the community, I think they'll buy into our vision.
Well, I like that. Well, as we'll close off, your closing remarks. Yeah, your closing remarks.
Well, as I say again, it's going to be a grand time. You can win prizes at the end of the walk. So come out, even if you haven't been registered yet, you can reach out to any member of the social club and get registered, or you can register on the spot that morning of the 9th. $25 for registration, you'll get a t-shirt, you get a bottle, you get a bag, and you also have refreshments on your walk. So just come out and support us as we're trying to give back to our community and help our community grow. And as I say, be the community that others want to mimic and be a part of.
Well, good stuff.
Thanks again for having us.
Well, it was nice having you, and as I say, we look forward to hear your cricket club go on tour next season. And I wish you all the best on your walk coming up. And as I say, all the fundraisers you're doing, make sure those money going to the community development, the players and stuff like that.
Hey, thanks a lot, man, but I have to throw a curveball. Now, it seems like you're only interested in cricket. What happened to the football? You're most enthused about cricket.
Well, I know you are the cricket man, but the football, I know, that went to the footballs also.
You never played football?
No, I never played football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never played football. But
It was pretty good today.
Yeah.
I like it hard. They said 10:30, 11:30 we out of here.
Yeah, I never played football.
You can't delay today.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks again for
having me. Guys, have a good weekend.
Yes.